What's going on, guys? Mr. Bropo here, bringing you another action figure review on NECA's Ultimate Pennywise from 2017's It. And let's just say, guys, I've been anticipating this figure for a while because, let me tell you, I went to the theaters to watch this movie when it first came out. Not opening weekend, but, you know, close to it. And I went with my brother, and afterwards I told him, like, hey, that was a great movie, but I'd love to see NECA specifically take a crack at Pennywise because they could do so much with him, with all of his different faces and accessories, especially in an Ultimate figure setting, Ultimate NECA figures. They come in like the really collector-friendly, nice packaging, come with more accessories, a little bit more pricey, maybe like $5 or $10 depending on where you are, dollars more. It has the little Velcro strap to keep this front panel in place. And so let's take a quick look at the packaging. Got Georgie, says It, and You'll Float Too. If you know about the franchise, you'll get what that means, obviously. We got Pennywise there. We got Pennywise being an absolute creep as usual, and more of him being an absolute freak on the back. You got all his different faces and accessories all shown off very nicely. Very cool packaging. Got the same deal on this side as the other side, and got the top here, same deal as the front basically. And so yeah, guys, let's also take a look at the figure. We got Pennywise, this front panel here with the balloon, and we got the actual figure. It comes with all you can see all the accessories that are included and the figure itself. Really dope stuff, man. Really looking forward to this. I haven't uploaded, guys, in a while because, I haven't had any figures to review, really, that are worth reviewing. Haven't picked up a lot of figures lately. Haven't really picked up anything too many figures lately. And nothing really worth reviewing. But I have one other figure. It's a little bit late on the review, but I will review it anyways because it's such a great figure. And it'll come out around the same time. And the stop motion, I'm working on that still, and about halfway, a little over halfway done filming. And after that, I'll just have to do the editing, sound effects and music, and like the title screen, end screen. Nothing too crazy is gonna happen with the the special effects, I guess. There's nothing too crazy though with that in that regard. Sharks with laser beams and meteors coming at your face or anything. There's nothing. It's not gonna be too crazy with the editing and like the special effects. So hopefully that'll be done soon. Hope you guys enjoy when that comes out. But yeah. Let's go ahead and crack this open and take a closer look at Pennywise. Alright, guys, so we got the accessories here. We got 3 heads, and we got the open palm hands. We got one hand for holding the balloon and the other hand for holding the boat itself and the balloon itself. So a pretty decent array of accessories. I would have liked a little bit more, mostly in the hands probably. Maybe just, a set of fisted hands just because it's, it's like, it's the standard for most figures, and I know he's not gonna, be punching anybody and start boxing people and stuff. But it would have been nice maybe for like the dancing scene to recreate that a little better. These hands here are pretty particular for that, for other things besides that. Or maybe just some more neutral hands because the open palm hands are very spread out, and so it's you can get some pretty decent shots, with his hands looking casual, but generally speaking, they're going to be pretty spread out, and they're not going to look great for certain poses, for him just standing there, kind of. But the boat and especially the balloon are great. The face sculpts are fantastic. These two look exactly like Bill Skarsgård, no questions about that. This one does too, but obviously it's a little bit more animated. That goes without saying. So yeah, really nice stuff here. So let's take a closer look at the actual figure. Here he is, guys. Pennywise the dancing clown out of the packaging. We just have the base figure here with the the regular smiling face on and the open palm hands. So let's take a quick look at him here. Take a closer look. See all the really good details. See all the details in the clothing. There's like a gray wash in his face because of the clown makeup. It's like dried up and it's kind of looks like it's cracking. And so that looks really nice. Got some nice detail in the hair because it's like a really pretty bright, or like a darker, like red orange. There's like a way brighter orange, sort of dry washed or dry brushed over, and so makes for a pretty, nice looking hair. Got all the ruffles, like the ruffly outfit and stuff, the really baggy outfit. I kind of like how the puff balls here are like not aligned, they're not symmetric. because it's just such a baggy outfit and everything. It looks really good. You got like the nice red rope trimming, all the baggy sort of clothes. Got the nice line. There's a lot of nice washes and whatnot. It's not too heavy on the washes, but it's just some basic details that just make the figure look nice. Got the roughly edges of the shirt or whatever, and these some really nice details and everything. Really cool. Got details on the gloved hands too. Really cool stuff. Very baggy sort of. I don't even know what you would call this. It's not a skirt because I'm pretty sure in the actual movie it's more like pants, technically speaking. But call it what you will. I'm not too sure what it is, but really nice detail throughout everything. Very pretty baggy, roughly sort of look. Got like the puff balls on the boots again. Nice details for the boots. So everything looks really nice. Everything's really good. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the articulation. So with this head, he looks this amount up. This is a soft plastic, so this won't get in the way, and it's a separate piece. So when you take the head off, this can come off too. So he has a really good head joint. His head is just on a basic peg, and then so is his neck, so it allows for pretty good range. It looks that much up, looks about that much down, and then his shoulders go out about this much, a little bit hindered, but not too bad. He has a bicep swivel in here, double jointed elbows that allow for a lot of range, and he has the pegs here for his hands, so that allows for swivel, and he has a hinge. And then he also has I believe it's a double ball peg for the abdomen, so he can crunch forward pretty decent amount. Crunches back. Whoa, yeah, that comes off. So it's just I think it's just one. Yeah, this is basically one really ball peg. So let's pop that back on, and so without it popping off, goes back about that much. Not a whole lot, but a pretty decent amount. And I thought when I first saw the figure in the prototype shots, I thought this was going to be a hard plastic piece and he was not going to have any articulation here. But this is all a soft piece, so it allows him to at least be able to kick out this far. Sorry about that, guys. The camera decided to die out on me. But anyways, like I was saying, this is a soft rubber piece, so it allows him to kick forward a decent amount, about this far, and then it allows him to do these splits. This leg is a little bit loose, so it's kind of hard to, but about this much. So really good range there. He has a thigh swivel up top. His elbows and his knees have swivels in each joint. So 1, 2, and then the 3, 4. Those have swivels in them individually, and they have hinges. So his elbows hinge about that much. And then he has no boot cut rotation, but he has these swivels and the thigh swivels. And his ankles goes down about that much, and they go up not too much because like the laces are sculpted, so I think that hinders it. And then he has pretty decent ankle rotation or ankle hinge, ankle pivot, excuse me. And but it starts to kick out and look kind of weird. But yeah, he has it, so pretty decent range of articulation there. Pretty dope stuff. So for the boat, you just want to pop this off, and then you get the grabbing hand like that. Just pop that right on there, and then you get the SS Georgie here, which is made out of a softer rubber material, and you place it in there, kind of wedge it in there, and then he can just hold it. Hinge this back a little bit. And then he can hold it pretty well and sort of tempt Georgie with it, like, you want your boat back, and then he also has the balloon. More tactics to try and get Georgie into the sewer with him so he can bite his face off. Then we pop that other hand. This is the OK hand or whatever. It has a little tiny hole in it, so you get the end of the balloon, which is made out of a bendy wire. And you don't want to try to bend that too much, because then it'll be sort of off balance, and you want it to be able to be held upright so it looks like it's floating. And so when you get the pose right, it should look like he's holding the balloon and it's floating. So, you know, you got to mess around with it a little bit, but it works fairly effectively and it looks great. That doesn't look great at all, but, you know, you swivel this around a little bit and sort of bend the balloon a little bit, and there you go, and it looks like an actual balloon that's floating. This balloon is made out of a translucent plastic, a slightly translucent plastic, very bright and red, so it looks a lot like a balloon, so like an actual balloon. So that is really cool how they did that. Very good stuff, very intuitive, very nice. Looks pretty accurate and looks really good on your shelf, or, you know, in photos and whatnot. Looks pretty realistic, so you gotta give him props for that. For our first size comparisons, quick, we'll go ahead and give you guys a look at what he stands right next to Crash Bandicoot here. Pretty newly released figure, really happy with it. It's probably the next one I'm going to review after this one goes up. And it's a little bit late, but I really like this figure. Such a dope figure. And so you can see Pennywise pretty much towers over him. And speaking of PlayStation All-Stars, we have Nathan Drake here to give you a regular humanoid, you know, sort of size comparison. So as you can see, Pennywise is pretty damn tall compared to these guys. Another PlayStation All-Star, also rocking the red and white, is Kratos from the newest God of War on PlayStation 4. And as you can see, he is a little bit taller than Pennywise. Let's see, let's straighten out his head a little bit. Yeah, he's a little bit taller than Pennywise, generally speaking, but Pennywise is still pretty dang tall, man. He's pretty lanky. And just to give you a size comparison with some standard, you know, 1/12 6-inch scale figures, we have the Spider-Man from the Walmart exclusive Vulture 2-pack and the Cyclops from the Warlock Build-A-Figure wave. Just as some size comparisons for, you know, just the general 6-inch scale, and you can see he towers over both of them, really. He's, you know, good head and shoulders above Spider-Man here. And there you go, guys. There is a look at the ultimate NECA Pennywise from 2017's It. I absolutely love this figure, man. It is such a good piece. Another incredible piece by NECA. Very well done stuff. Great for the price, too. You get a lot of pretty neat accessories, although it could be, you know, a couple more, but it's pretty damn good, you know, array of accessories. You get a lot of expressive shots with this guy. Really dope stuff. It'll look great on your shelf. If you're a fan of the new It movie and you know, the 2017 look, or a fan of the franchise really, or whatever, definitely pick him up. And even if you're not too familiar with him, he's a great figure. If you know even a little bit about Pennywise, I definitely recommend it. So definitely go ahead and pick this up if you find it. I really, you know, 100% recommend this figure. Such a dope piece. But anyway, that's it from me. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate all the support you guys give me, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.